day in Rochester today. That's okay. It's still pretty. Okay. So today is kind of a different video. Maybe even a little self-indulgent. But what I have here is the comic book that I never finished. So this story never had a name. Neither the main character or the other character in it ever had a name. Neither did it ever really have a script. It was kind of just made every page as I went. And at the time in which I was making this, I was kind of at a funny point in my life where I was trying to be a full-time writer. I wasn't really sure where I was creatively, if I wanted to pursue art or writing or some sort of comic book making. Making videos wasn't even a thing at that point, or at least not a focus. And this kind of came to mind to make a video about this week because I've been thinking a lot about being accountable to what it is you say you're gonna do. And especially for creative people, I think all of us, even if you consider yourself a creative person or not, have that project or thing that we wanted to make and started but just kind of meandered and never completed. And it could be for a number of reasons, whether it's just lack of drive, laziness, fear of it being judged, ambition, over expectations of it. They're all excuses, and I've put this out there before that I've been someone who's done this. I made a video about a video game that I never finished, and it all comes down to a lot of excuses of just not knowing what I was doing and thinking too hard and having these big grand illusions. And you know, I'm sitting on these projects that I've started and only I will see them. Only I know that they exist because they're not done, and I don't want to show somebody unless it's done. But then at the tail end of that, I may never finish this. But this is simply me just showing what will never be, and in a way by me showing it here, it has life, which it didn't before. It wasn't seen. So, you know, I want to finish this, but maybe it's just simply not meant to be, and instead it'll live here in this video as the book that never was. But in short, the story is kind of about this old man sailor dude who is fishing for these bottles, and in every bottle is a message from a person, from one person in his past that he left. And this person continues to send him messages, and however, he has no way of responding to them. He keeps getting them. And in a way, he's almost tormented by these messages because he made the choice to adventure in his life into the sacrifice of leaving a person behind that cared a lot about him. So in so many ways, the story is about an extremely selfish dude who felt the need to do something more in his life, and in doing so left what was most important to him. He just didn't realize it yet. Okay, enough of that. It is now time to answer a question with Kurt. Okay, today's question is from Snake City. They asked, what do you think is the best way to balance current work, job, social life, and creating content that you love? I've talked a little bit about this before. In fact, I made a video about it, and that is routine. That is the thing that has allowed me to pursue the creative endeavors while maintaining a life that is at least somewhat social, and also gives me the freedom to create stuff. I operate under the basic principle that by having a routine and confining certain responsibilities and things in your life to a window of time, it actually completely frees you of so much more. So instead of having to constantly like go through this turmoil of thinking about when you have to be doing something, you now know exactly when it's happening and when it needs to be done, and that when it's done, you're free. Thank you, Snake City, for your question. To everyone else that wants to ask a question, be free to leave a comment below and ask a question. You can also go to the community tab of my YouTube channel and comment a question anywhere your heart desires. And that is it for today. I am Kurt Indovina. Thank you for watching. Thank you for indulging. Bye.